These are killers with fantasies of glory, who are very savvy when it comes to social media and are able to infiltrate the minds of not just Iraqis or Syrians, but disaffected individuals around the world.
With Miranda Khan, J.D. Hayworth back with you on Newsmax Prime. Of course, President Obama right there citing social media as a key weapon for ISIS. The Islamic State has the most active social presence of any terror group, with accounts on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah, they use the outlets to push propaganda and motivate people to either join their caliphate or kill where they are. Their social media prowess is raising a lot of concerns, and many experts say social media could become the group's inroad into the U.S.
For more on this, let's welcome in cyberspace extremism expert Rabbi Abraham Cooper. He's also the founder of the Digital Terrorism and Hate Project at the Simon Wiesenthal Center, and he joins us tonight from Newsmax, Washington. Rabbi, we appreciate your time. And according to officials, ISIS may have planned the Paris attacks with an encrypted messaging application that may have made it nearly impossible for the cops to crack. How do we combat this?
Well, perhaps President Obama can start by calling Silicon Valley leaders together and saying, look, we need your help to degrade ISIS and the other terrorists. Right now, their marketing strategy, their propaganda strategy is not just getting them recruits, it's leading to mass killings. The president himself summarized it very well. We need Twitter, we need YouTube and Facebook to scrub this material, to block these groups from getting on, and to try to, help us drain, if you will, the pool. And there is no question, since the internet has no boundaries, that the 24/7 anti-America, anti-Israel, anti-France, anti-democracy, anti-humanity is for sure also reaching out to young people across the Americas. There's no reason to think that they wouldn't be impacted by it. So it's very late in the day. We've been talking about this problem now for years, but it's reached obviously beyond the tipping point. Here you see that ISIS is able to use probably off-the-shelf encrypting apps that teenagers use to hide their antics from their parents, used by terrorists to hide their deadly game plan from intelligence and police. So we do need some help from the top. We need Silicon Valley to wake up, and the Wiesenthal Center is meeting with Facebook and will soon be meeting with YouTube in early December to carry on this conversation. We need them to act now.
But Rabbi, let's talk about that dark space that people keep talking about, where they don't realize where the terrorist group is online. So how do you pinpoint it if you can't actually find it?
You know, honestly, I'm just another grandfather here in the United States. I'm not a technology expert, but I just follow the rats. And the rats have also discovered the far side of the internet. Suffice it to say that if the social media companies and our security surveillance agencies were worked together, were given the opportunity to do that kind of interfacing, we know a lot more. We also know that the history of America is when you allow your intelligence agencies too much freedom to poke around, it makes everybody nervous. So we're at a very difficult crossroad, again, between protecting the community, protecting personal conversations. But if anyone thought that ISIS or Al-Qaeda, these other groups, aren't on top of the cutting edge of what's available out there, both on the bright side of the internet and on the dark side, what's happened now in France, and apparently some of the threats now taking place in Germany and elsewhere, just proof positive we have this massive new threat that's looming globally, and the internet is right in the middle of it.
Rabbi Abraham Cooper, tonight from Washington. We'll bring you back to talk about that exhibit that opens on Capitol Hill. But for now, sir, you have our thanks. And you heard what the good rabbi had to say. How can we stop ISIS on the internet? We'd love to get your comments. Use the internet to get in touch with us. NewsmaxTV.com.